Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I am Mrs Shimaa, math teacher, and I'll teach you this year in Nobel Edu Academy math for grade 4, 5, and 6. It's my pleasure to be with you this year in Nobel Edu Academy, and I hope to keep this year more fun. So now let's start our lesson today. Hello, my dear students. Our lesson today is about decimal number. We studied before how to read. Number consists of 3 digits. You have here 784. 4 is units, 8 is called tens, and 7 here is hundreds. Now I have 0.6. Here is you have decimal point in half between whole number and decimal numbers. And here is you have 6. What about the number 6 here? If I have whole one rectangle divided in 10 equal parts, now I have 6 colored part only. I have here 6 over 10, which means what? 0.6. So it's called here tens. It's called tens, 6 tenths. I have 9. What about the point here? The number in front of the point, 69. 69 hundredths. So I have here rectangle divided in what? Divide in 100 equal parts. And I have only number 9. So it's 9 is what? Divide in 100. So 9 here, the place value of 9 is hundredths. We studied in Junior 4. Here is you have decimal point, whole number, decimal numbers. After decimal number or decimal point is called tens, and next here is hundreds. And what about second here? A new lesson today is called thousands in decimal number. So if I have number 4, I have a big rectangle divided in 1000 parts, and I have only color 4 parts. So the number, the place value of digit 4 here is 1000. It's called what? Thousands. So I have the place value ones, tens, hundred in whole number. In half here you have point, after point tenths, hundreds, thousands. So it's called the place value. But if I ask you write the value of number, whole number ones, any number in ones or units keeps the same. And 100 or tens is 80. 8 in tens, 80. And 7 in hundred, 700. 4 in ones keep 4 the same. 8 in tens is 80. And 7 in hundred, 700. Okay, and now I have decimal number point and the decimal number. 6 tenths means 6 over 10. Or you can say 0.6. Here is 9. 9 over 100. Because 9 in hundredths place. 9 over 100, or you can say 0.09. Now I have number 4. 4 in which place value? Yes, 4 in thousands place. So write 4 over 1000, or you can write what? 0.004. So when I ask you the place value, write what? Write ones, tens, 100, or you can write decimal tens, hundreds, thousands. And here is value. Value means number. If I have number in tens, 6 over tens means 0.6. 9 in hundreds, 9 over 100, or you can say 0.09, the value. And what about the value of 4? 0.004. Now I want to read the number. First read a whole number alone, which in whole number 784, and in half your point, and the point means and. 784 and what? Read the number as 3 digits, 694. And after you finish, say the house here. What about the house of the last digit that you have in decimal number? Is called thousand. So you have 694,000. Now all the number 784 and 694,000. If I don't have number 4, I have number 6 and 9. I want to read the number 784 and 69 hundredths. Not forget to write the last place value. If you don't know 9, look at the number 6 here. 784 and 6 tenths. Here is in the point here, you have one decimal place. In front of the decimal point, you have two decimal places, and here is three decimal places. Exercise, write the value and the place value of the underlying digits. Okay, now I have whole number and the decimal number. Decimal number, not forget, end by th. So 6 here in which place value? First digit after decimal point, tens, next hundreds and thousands. So 6 here is, write the place value is called hundreds. And what about the value? 0 point, hundreds, you have two places, so 0.06 or 6 over 100. Okay, next one, I have number 3. So 3 here is what in decimal number is called tenths. It's called tenths. So write tenths here and means 3 over 10 value equals 3 over 10, or you can write what? 0.3. Here is you have 583 and 678 thousands. I want to know the place value of number 6. Again, number 6 in which place value? Yes, after point is called tens. Right, tens is here. And what about the value? Value number 6 over 10 means 0.6. And the last exercise here, you have number 2. 2 here is what? 2 in whole number. Focus here, 2 is a whole number, and the first digit in whole number is ones, not forget, ones or units. So any number in ones, the value is 2. Now I want to write a fraction as a decimal number. Okay, if I have 5 over 10, it means what? 0.5 and read 5 tenths. 3 over 10 is 0.3 and read as what? 3 tenths. 5 over 100, how many decimal point now? How many digits here? In front of the point, 2 digits. So the number will be 0.05. And read as what? Which number up 5? 5 what? 5 hundredths. Now I have 654 over 1000. So what about the decimal point? How many places? 3, because I have 3 zeros down. So write 654 and after this count 1, 2, 3 and put what point? Because down 3 zeros. Point here, and you don't have whole number, put 0. Now I want to read the number. Read as 3 digits, 654. And what about the place value of 4 is thousands, 654 thousands. I have here 25 over 100. And what about the point? Point here after 2 digits, because down I have 2 0. So write 25 and put point. Next, what? Write 25 point and 0. Read the number 25 hundredths. 64 over 10. What I do first? Write 64. And what about point? Point after 1 digit only. So write point between 6 and 4. Put point between 6 and 4 because down 0. So write decimal point after 1 digit only. The number now is what? Is 6 and what? 6 and 4 tenths. 1 and 8 over 10 is written as, I want to write as a decimal. First write 8 And 8, huh? What about point? Point only after one digit. So write 8 point. You have whole number? Yes, I have 1. So write 1 next point. The answer will be 1.8. And read as 1 and 8 tenths. Now I want to write the following in digits. 7 and 2 tenths. First, cancel and put up what? Not forget, put up point. And means point. Here is you have number 7, write 7. And what? And 2 tenths. So, tenths means one place of the point. So write in front of 7 number 2. The answer will be 7.2. Here is you have 78 and 16 hundredths. And means point, cancel and put point. 78, 7 and 8. Write 78, cancel and point. And 16 hundredths. 16, write number 16. Point will be after 2 digits only. 8 hundredths. That's mean 8 over 100. Or you can write what has a decimal point will be but what after 2 decimal places. So write 8 0 point. You don't have whole number, write 0. Now I have finished our lesson today. Thank you for listening.